Hello, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'm sharing with you my latest Traveler's Notebook swap for V&A Creates Christmas swap that she's hosting this month. I participated in the last swap that she did, which was my first Traveler's Notebook that I ever made, and I had so much fun doing it that I didn't hesitate to sign up for this next swap. I love Christmas themed paper and I have a lot of it, so it was a good opportunity for me to get into my stash and have some fun. For this submission, I used the lovely Pink Christmas collection from Stamperia, something I've been hoarding for a while, and decided to break it out and put it to some use, and I love it. As you can see, this is my book. I made this little dangle here on the spine. This was a bead made out of ribbon that I created using a tutorial that I found online, and I'll be sure to link that below. One of the requirements for this month's swap was that we had to have a belt buckle feature. I'd never made one of those before, so I'm learning a lot by participating in these swaps. And basically what this is just a removable decoration that goes on your elastic closure right here. So I made mine out of paper, and it's magnetized so it can come on and off. And, you know, the beauty of that is that when you're using your Traveler's Notebook, if you don't want to, have concerns about damaging this element, you can just remove it and set it aside and then put it back on afterward. For this element, I used some dies from Diamond Press. It's this Christmas foliage collection. And I used these poinsettia dies as well as some of the leaves. Those were very easy to put together, and I just used some bling from my stash. It's got a little snowflake imprinted on it. I thought that was really pretty. This is a cut apart from the collection, and I did back that on some gold foil cardstock from Recollections, and so it's blank on the back, so you can add a photo or journal. I used this silver elastic cord to bind my album, which I think is really pretty. Let's open it up. On the inside, I made a clear pocket out of laminate, and these are just a couple of cut aparts from the collection, and they actually have spaces on the back where you can journal, and I think that's really cool. And so this is my first notebook. The papers in this collection I found really lent themselves to these notebooks. Just where the images were located on the paper made it really easy to turn them into notebooks. And I did print out and use this dotted paper for this particular notebook. I'll include a link to where I printed these papers out in the description box below. This is my dashboard, and made this pen loop and have this fun blingy pen on there. And that's the back. I reinforced my pen loop this time, and so it's nice and sturdy. That pen's not going anywhere, but it can slide in and out easily, and it should hold up over time. The next notebook. I love this deer image with the flowers. I think that's so cute. And for this notebook, I made some coffee dyed paper and used that. Because this collection is so vintage, I just thought that might be fun. So, and plus I love the feel of coffee dyed paper. I don't know, something about it. And And I made this decorative paper clip. That was another requirement of the swap. I used that same set from Diamond Press, just glued it onto a paper clip, put a little felt circle on the back. I did use hot glue for that, and a little bling in the center. And this month we were requested to laminate our folder, and that was something different for me, but you know, it worked out pretty well. A little bit tricky just to get the laminate to adhere in the creased openings, but I eventually got it. Got some goodies in here for my swap partner, and I decided to kind of upscale the packaging a little bit, and so I just took some scraps that I had from the collection and put them over the top, you know, as bag toppers. I thought that looked a little nicer than just the original advertising. This is the last notebook. We were required to have 3 notebooks. Use the lined paper for that. Also printed from the same site that I'm linking below. And then on the back, another requirement of the swap was to make a laminated bookmark and to include washi tape samples so that the recipient can use those throughout the traveler's notebook when they're filling it up. So these are wrapped around quite a few times. And I put a little charm here from my stash, just this little pink flower, just as a little added detail. I have been requested to do a tutorial on the notebook inserts, and so look for that coming up toward the end of next week. I hope you enjoyed today's quick project share. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And also click the notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I upload a video. Until then, bye!